Ladies and gentlemen, hi, my name is Larry Smith, and it gives me a great privilege to be sharing information with you about one of the most exciting growth companies in North America called LegalShield. LegalShield is bringing solutions to two of the biggest problems North Americans face today, and as a result of how we're helping people, we're creating a dynamic business opportunity. So what I'd like to do is share information about these services with you so you can see how big the opportunity truly is. LegalShield is a unique service and a priceless benefit. LegalShield gives you the ability to talk to an attorney on any matter without worrying about high hourly costs. For one flat monthly fee, you can access legal advice no matter how traumatic or trivial the issue. That's why under the protection of LegalShield, you and your family can live your life worry-free every day, every night, now and forever. Like a lot of people, you might think that you really don't need an attorney because you've never used one or you've never been in trouble. But today, the wealthiest people in our country keep attorneys on retainer, and it's not because they're in trouble with the law. It's because they realize they need access to protect their rights and to protect their assets. For instance, have you ever signed a contract or a document? Have you ever been overcharged or treated unfairly? Have you ever received a traffic ticket? Have you ever known a victim of identity theft? Have you ever been in a situation where you thought the advice of an attorney might be useful? To show you how big the need is, we receive over 2 million requests annually from our members. Here's the top 5 reasons. Number 1, real estate. Purchase, refinance, foreclosure, landlord and tenant issues. Number 2, consumer finance, collections, warranties, guarantees, and other contracts. Number 3, unfortunately, family law, divorce, child support, and child custody. Number 4, estate planning, helping people prepare their last will and testament, plus a living will and power of attorney. And number 5, traffic issues with moving violations and accidents. In fact, we give professional advice on all matters from the trivial to the traumatic, including pre-existing conditions. So let's talk about how we help you when you call. The first thing we do is provide something that most people just don't have. We'll have your lawyers prepare your will, your living will, and your healthcare power of attorney and update them every year for the life of your membership. Obviously, we understand that when our date on the calendar comes up, we want to make sure the people we love and care about most in life are protected. What about contracts and documents? We all sign them. Health club, cell phone, house, car. But whenever you ask a wealthy person to sign a contract, who do they have look at theirs first? See, before I had LegalShield, I used to act like an attorney by reading the contracts myself. As a LegalShield member, I just say, let me run it by my attorney. We'll review all of your contracts and documents, 10 pages or less, on an unlimited number, and let you know what your rights are and what changes need to be made before you sign the contract. I saved $19,600 on one contract. What about letters and phone calls? We've all been treated unfairly from time to time where, we just wanted to have someone help us. And we might have written letters or made phone calls on our own and really gotten nowhere. But when a law firm writes a letter or makes a phone call on your behalf, it has a tendency to get a lot more action than what your letter or your phone call does. So we'll write a letter or make a phone call when the attorney feels it's the best approach on an unlimited number of matters. Everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let me give you an example on a trivial situation. My homeowners association fined me $25. I told them I didn't owe it. They said if I didn't pay it, they'd file a lien against my property until they got the letter from the law firm, and then the $25 problem went away. Here's one that's a little more traumatic. I hired a major moving van company who quoted me $2,500 to relocate me. But 2 weeks after they unloaded my furniture, they said my load was overweight and I owed them $2,500 more until they got the letter from the law firm, and then the other $2,500 problem went away. Today, I've been a LegalShield member for 16 years. I've gotten back or saved in excess of $30,000 just from letters and phone calls, and I've never been in trouble with the law. The most empowering part of our plan, in my opinion, is our legal advice. We've all been in situations where we just wanted to call an attorney just to find out whether you're right or wrong or what your legal rights are in situations. But every time we think about calling an attorney, we have to think about who are we going to call and how much it's going to cost. As a LegalShield member, you just pull out your membership card and dial the phone number, and the attorneys will consult with you on an unlimited number of issues. Whether you call once a year or once a day doesn't make any difference. We also help with traffic-related issues, And we don't fix tickets. We don't recommend you break the law. But if you get a speeding ticket, we give you legal assistance. Sometimes we can get your points removed from your driving record so that your insurance rates won't go up. Sometimes we can get fines reduced or dismissed. And if you're called into court, sometimes we'll even send attorneys with you to traffic court, and you don't have to worry about the cost of that because it's included with your LegalShield membership. If you get in a serious traffic accident, we can give you assistance in those areas as well. Now, in order to use this part of our plan, it goes into effect 15 days after you become a member, and you can't be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Your vehicle obviously has to be registered properly, and you have to be licensed properly. We include trial defense coverage in our plan for both pre-trial and representation at trial in the event that you or your spouse are sued in a covered civil suit or a job-related criminal charge, and the issue that gives rise to that lawsuit takes place after you purchase your LegalShield membership. Today, where family TV is now court TV and product commercials are now attorney commercials, trial defense coverage is very important. We all file tax returns, and some of us get audited. I got audited by the IRS in 2002, and because I got assistance from the attorneys under the IRS audit benefit part of our plan, instead of paying money to the IRS, I ended up getting a tax credit because of the benefit under this portion of our plan. We also include a 25% preferred member discount where in the event you have something major happen like a DUI or a bankruptcy or divorce or child custody matter, you don't have to worry about who to call and paying full price. You just pull out your membership card, you consult with the law firm, we'll offer you a 25% preferred member discount because you're part of the LegalShield family. In emergency situations, we include 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week emergency representation. We have attorneys on call 24/7, just like doctors are on call for emergencies. So in the event that you're being detained by law enforcement, if you're injured in an accident, if authorities are trying to remove your child from your custody, or if you're being issued a warrant, we'll have attorneys there to assist you 24/7. We include online legal forms through our website. So my question is, if you were my attorney, what would you charge on a flat monthly fee for all these services? Make sure you review the membership brochure for your selected plan and state of residence for full details on benefits, limitations, and exclusions of the membership. Let's talk about the fastest growing crime in America called identity theft. Are you confident that your identity is secure? See, it's not just about credit. Look at all the different ways identity thieves are becoming sophisticated. Identity theft is the #1 consumer complaint category for 11 years in a row. So in 2003, we introduced the Identity Theft Shield through Kroll Incorporated. Now, the membership covers all the expected benefits like credit monitoring with activity alerts, a credit report with your score and analysis, credit report consultation if you need assistance with that, and consultation to help prevent identity theft. Now, nobody can keep your identity from being stolen, including us, and this is where the maximum benefit comes in with our plan, because in the event that yours is stolen, we'll include identity restoration services through Kroll, where you'll have a licensed investigator have you sign a limited power of attorney, and they will go to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian and restore your identity back to pre-theft status for you. They'll also set up your fraud alerts, and if you have minor children under the age of 18 living at home with you, you can pick up our Safeguard for Minors option for only $1 per month per household, where we will restore your children's identities, and unfortunately, that is the fastest growing segment of this crime. So here's what happens. When people have their identity stolen, a lot of people end up with legal problems. So we combine the legal plan with the Identity Theft Shield, and that creates complete coverage to give you maximum benefit from our services. LegalShield puts professionals to work to provide the protection you deserve. We have dedicated provider law firms nationwide with quality control to the highest standards. They're monitored by LegalShield, and they're prepaid and ready to advise. See, they're not waiting to get paid, they're prepaid and ready to advise. Kroll Incorporated is the world's leading risk consulting firm. If your identity was being stolen, would you want some company helping you or the world's leading risk consulting firm? They've got Fortune 500 clientele, and they too are prepaid and ready to advise. LegalShield's customer service professionals ensure our members get the service they deserve. We offer all of this for an exceptional value and peace of mind for only $35.95 per month, and that includes yourself, your dependents, and your spouse. Your first month's payment will include a $10 enrollment fee, which will get your membership package out to you with your membership cards, your will questionnaires, and the other materials that you will find very useful with your LegalShield membership. So the payment options are quite simple. We can do bank draft, debit card, or credit card, so all you have to do is decide how you would like to pay. This allows you to live your life worry-free every day, every night, now and forever. As you think about the power of our service and how many people could benefit from this, think about who do you know who has children? Who do you know that has had their identity compromised? Who do you know who is self-employed or a business owner? Who do you know who needs to prepare or update their will? They could benefit from this membership right now, and that is exactly why we're creating such a dynamic business opportunity through LegalShield with total access and total freedom. We're an established company with a unique business model. We were established in 1972. 2.1 million requests for legal assistance last year. We have 1.4 million memberships across the USA and Canada, and we're owned by a New York-based equity group. We have a proprietary system of provider law firms covering 49 states and 4 provinces in Canada, offering a high-quality, cost-effective legal and ID theft service. So why not join the legal revolution? Why LegalShield? 3 major reasons: income, time, and freedom. Most people today are looking for a way to earn more income. Everybody wants more time, and freedom is just freedom of choice. Freedom to be able to do what we want, when we want, where we want, with who we want, for as long as we want, without having to worry about time or money. So why now? The market potential is massive. We have just under 3% of the households in North America that own our product, and yet there's such a massive number of people that need it. As a matter of fact, in Europe, 80% of Europeans own a legal plan. What about the customer need? You don't need to listen to me. Read your newspaper today. Watch your news channel tonight. Everything you see has legal ramifications or is identity theft related, so the news media is working for us free of charge, telling the public how bad they need what we've got the only real solution to at a price that the average family can afford. The economic environment is a tragedy. People are realizing they cannot leave their financial futures in the hands of an employer who dictates the amount of money they make or whether they even have a job or not. So people are looking for a way to take control of their financial futures. Plus, we have an industry in transition. If you go to Washington, D.C., it says on the Supreme Court building, equal justice under law. Today, that's one of the biggest lies in our country. So here we are bringing that constitutional right back to the North American public at a price the average person can afford. We have an affordable one-time investment. For only $149, your investment includes your business in a box associate kit with the materials that you'll need to build your business. We don't want you doing it without training, so we will include a comprehensive training program. Plus, you have support of your sponsor and team. You have online access to your office and an associate support center in our corporate office in Oklahoma that are there for you from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Also, make sure you talk to the person who invited you to look at this information to tell you about our benefits plan membership. As it relates to building your business, no time, no problem. Just like right now, you're watching this web presentation, we will give you a flip chart where you can just sit down and turn the pages and let people see this. We'll include phone calls, DVDs where you can just play this information for them, and we have in-person functions where we have luncheons where you can bring people to lunch and let them see this and hear this as well. For those who can't make lunch, we've got nighttime business briefings. We can even do in-home presentations, so there's more than one way to grow your business. So let's talk about how you earn income. Now, commissions shown represent advances for the $35.95 plan that we reviewed with you. There's 3 main ways you get paid. The first way is a personal advance commission from $34 to $252. If you'll look to the chart on your right, you'll see the different commission rates. junior associate, associate, senior associate, manager, director, executive director. Depending on what commission rate you're at, when somebody buys the plan from you, you would be paid the amount of money under the personal sales advance column in the gold. So you can see we collect a little bit, but we get advanced a lot. Now, we have associates who are earning six-figure incomes just marketing our plans, because not only do we market to individuals and families, but we also market to employees of companies and small business owners. So you can imagine, at whatever commission rate you're at, if 20 people bought a membership from you, you start to get the idea of the amount of income that would produce versus one person buying the membership from you. The second way you're paid is team override advances. So just like what a real estate broker does, or an insurance broker, or a mortgage broker, you can build a team of your own. And every time they go out and market a plan, they get paid the same way you do. But you can receive an override of anywhere from $34 to $182 every time somebody buys a plan from someone on your team. So for instance, if you were an associate and somebody bought the plan from you, you would make $103. But if you recruited me and I'm a junior associate, when someone bought the plan from me, the company would pay me my commission rate, but you would get the associate team override advance of $34 in the right-hand column on the membership that I wrote, whether you were working or not. So if I went out and wrote 3 of those, you've made over $100 in team override advances. What if you were an executive director? If you're an executive director and someone buys a plan from you, you make $252. But if you recruited me, I'm a junior associate, someone buys the plan from me, I get paid my commission rate, but then you get the team override advance from the associate level at 34, senior associate at 34, manager at 34, director at 34, and executive director at 44. Therefore, you would receive $182 on the membership that I wrote. If I wrote 3 of them, you'd make almost $600. And because there's no cap or ceiling on the amount of people you can recruit or the number of plans we can write, you see why there's an unlimited opportunity for the amount of money that you can generate. And the third way is lifetime residuals. Every month that the member pays their membership, after the 12th month, you would earn anywhere from 1 to 18% of the monthly plan for the life of that membership. See, right now, you're paying residuals to other people, like your car insurance agent, your life insurance agent. Every time that you make a monthly payment, they get paid again and again and will continue to do so. So you build a customer base here, and you can build a lifetime residual income that pays you over and over again, month after month, year after year, for the lifetime of that membership. You can also build your business as an asset and sell it, or you can will your business to your family to leave a legacy for your loved ones. Now, I have to ask you a simple question. If someone bought a plan from you, would you rather earn the $34 at the junior associate commission rate, or would you rather receive $103 at the associate commission rate? We have a huge incentive for you and for us to help you get promoted to that associate commission level within 30 days of the time that you attend your basic training class. So let's talk about how you fast start qualify and receive more. When you look to the chart to your right, you'll see 2 different ways you can fast start qualify. The first way is for only 3 people to buy our membership and 1 joins your business as part of your team. You would earn $207 in advance commissions when that happens. The way it works is you'd have $34 advanced to you immediately on each membership enrolled at the junior associate level. Once you fast start qualify, you'd be paid an additional $34 on each membership enrolled at that junior associate level, meaning you would have earned $68 on each one of those first 3 memberships. Then we'll advance you to the associate level, and you'll receive $103 on every membership you enroll from that point forward. Another way to do it is you can just write 5 memberships, and we'll pay you $345 in advance commissions. So either way that you choose, you will get your entire $149 investment back, and you'll be in profit mode, and you have 30 days to achieve either one of these after you complete our basic training program. We even offer additional rewards. For those associates who want more, we offer additional incentives, including monthly bonuses, exotic trips, and special contests and promotions. In June, we'll be taking 500 of our associates to Maui, Hawaii, to the Hyatt Regency Resort on a beautiful vacation, and they're each allowed to bring a companion. So we'll be sending 1,000 people to Maui, Hawaii. We've already been beautiful places like Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, Atlantis, Paradise Islands, Lake Tahoe, Beach Palace Resort in Cancun, Huntington Beach. See, we offer these incredible trips to give people real vacations. So let's talk about where your business could take you, because these are the things that have already happened, not things we're hoping that will happen, but things that have already happened. We've already paid over $1 billion to associates over the last decade. We have over 1,000 people that are earning over $50,000 a year. Many are earning between $100,000 a year and $1 million per year. And remember, the biggest part of our opportunity is still way out in front of us. So the action steps are pretty simple. Number one, become a member. Don't let people push you around anymore. Get your will in place to protect your loved ones. It's a small financial amount of money to pay every month for that peace of mind that we talked about. Number two, position yourself in front of two of the hottest emerging market trends out there today by becoming an associate. Then complete your first step online training. We'll get you started immediately. Then we'll set up your basic training, which is your classroom and workshop. Then we'll help you become Fast Start qualified. So really, all you need to do is get back to the person who invited you to watch this overview and decide how you want to get paid, daily, weekly, or monthly. And yes, that's correct. We do direct deposits 5 times a week. So anytime you have money due, we'll pay you daily.